What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua did leak and mention something about his health going into the first fight with Andy Ruiz. And of course, conspiracy theories had circulated after his initial defeat, one of the biggest shocks in heavyweight history. Okay. Joshua had this to say. He said, I had some issues with my health, which I was going through for a long time. Joshua told the 5 Live Boxing podcast. He said, I didn't know what was wrong with me. I felt so tired and drained and thought it must be down to training. In the changing room before the fight, I got a bucket of ice and was putting my head in it thinking, why do I feel so tired? Okay. The responsibilities of being world champion are difficult. All that stuff, feeling so tired, dealing with obligations. Now I have energy. I haven't missed a session. He added, after my checkups, it showed what the problem was, and this is what you have to get sorted. Even in this camp, I had an operation done, but as I'd started training in June, I had no issues. Joshua refused to say what the operation was, but it is understood that the procedure he had was linked to the issue diagnosed after his defeat by Andy the Destroyer Ruiz. Okay. You know, of course, Joshua had hinted previously that he had something to reveal what he went through before his first career defeat. And after his initial hesitation, provided at least some insight on 5 Live Boxing podcast. But he says now after the surgery, whatever it is, he feels back and focused. Now, this just builds suspense on what was going on with him. Maybe this is the legitimate reason that he wants to give people, because of what did I tell you guys about Anthony Joshua and about the whole camp? They're not trying to let anything leak because they don't want to have to make the people feel that they were cheated, or they have excuses. Okay, because the last thing you want to do as a loser is give an excuse, because that's exactly what people are going to take it as an excuse. Excuses are for the losers. Reasons are for the winners. Now, it was quite clever from Anthony Joshua to mention this after he won. Now, imagine if he lost, you probably would have never heard this conversation at all, But obviously he had something to display to the public, and he wanted the public to know what was going on with him, so people will know exactly what, or around the ballpark of what could possibly went wrong with him, because he didn't seem right. Okay, maybe that explains the fatigue and the way he even walked. Okay, you ever look at Joshua when he knocked down Andy Ruiz? You know what I mean? He was adjusting his trousers, his shorts, but then as he was walking as though something was going on. He was walking sluggish, lethargic, almost fatigued. Almost like a person that was kind of like in a state of maybe not complacency, but the way he was plodding around, it didn't look like he was energized. It looked like he was like in a situation where he could have been and should have been like somewhere else. You know what I mean? So it's one of those things, man, where I look at Andy Ruiz Anthony Joshua as a person that, he has a lot of responsibilities and obligations, and it's certain things you want to leak and not leak, but the last thing you want to do, which is clever, is make some or display this information that nobody knew anyway, because people are going to take it exactly what it is, an excuse. You know what I mean? But this could be a legitimate reason. And again, it was clever for Anthony Joshua to reveal this now, as opposed to at that time, because people would look at Anthony Joshua in a totally different light. He was the one that shut down the rumors of concussion and panic attack and this, that, and so have you. But the $100 million question is, what the hell was it? You know what I mean? But anyway, you guys tell me what you think about Anthony Joshua's statements. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.